Alright, now we're ready. Now it seems to be working the way it's supposed to be working. I had to disconnect the headphones off the PC because it was just annoying. I kept hearing an echo on my recording, so I think I fixed that. We'll see. And hopefully we can get this going now. That was annoying. I mean, all I hear was like a delay on the headphones. I don't know what they do with it. Recording softwares, they're like, if you start using your mic with the software and your headphones to listen to yourself play, it creates a delay and echoes, and it's annoying. I'd rather just use, right now I'm just using the hardware, connected directly to the hardware, and hope for the best. But I already tested it, so it works. I'm gonna leave it like that from now on. Want to record something, or go live or whatever, I don't have to be listening to the echo or whatever I'm doing. Alright, Sonic, you're trying to get ahead of me? All these guys, like in the beginning, it's so funny how everyone is motivated. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's try to grab as many as I can. And they don't even last the third round. By the second round, everybody starts dying. And what happened? Oh man. I like how everyone's excited when they start. But they don't even last the second round. They start dying one by one, little by little. It's so funny. Me, I make it through. I mostly play this game without hiding. Like, blue is too slow on this one. If you're playing the other one, the part 2, they're fast there. So, I mean, he won't stop chasing you until he gets you. But on this one, once you turn the corner, he'll stop chasing you. So that's one thing. Excuse me. One thing about part 1 and part 2 is so different. But they put too many on part 2. They put too many monsters, and once they all start coming, it's so hard to get through. Like, it takes you even longer to beat the game because, if you're not being chased by one, you're being chased by the other. And that really sucks. It's a little harder. Unlike Repo, oh my goodness. I don't know how many of you have played Repo. It's a fun game. Yes, it is a fun game. But why is it harder to play one player than to play with multiple players? Like, they made it so hard. I can't get past, I swear, I cannot get past the third level on Repo when I play alone. But it seems easier when you're playing with more people. It's just like, that game is hard if you're playing it one player. I'm gonna try to record it so I can show you what I mean. When playing by yourself, it's just it's harder. but it's more fun and easier when you're playing with more people. You're over here trying to get everything, on your own, and you're like, yes, and then boom. And one thing they need to change on Repo is the monsters linger too long. Like, they linger too long. Sometimes they don't give you a heads up that the monsters are there, and boom, you walk right into them. But they linger too long. Thank God that game isn't timed, because then you'd be screwed. I wish you can pick the boards you want to pass on Repo, because there are boards like the Headman Manor. I hate doing that board because it's so tight, like, to get through with the cart. It is so tight, and that board has so many damn doors that it's confusing. It's confusing, and you can't. It makes it even harder when you're trying to get by with the cart, and you can't because it's so tight. It's so narrow. They need to update it, make it wider and less doors. Oh my goodness. Like, they had so many freaking rooms in there, and most of the rooms don't have anything. Like, you spent the whole freaking game looking for stuff that are not there. It just at least if you walk into a room, let at least one thing be there, But no, you waste all this time going through every single room not to find anything. And another thing about Repo that I would like them to update is like being able to fight off the monsters. Man, like you can't even all you can do is hide. That's it, hide. But it would be better if you can fight them off, and the weapons they have, they're so expensive, man. Like, you go through this whole round collecting stuff, and then half the money goes to one thing. all that hard work, and half of your money goes to one thing. If you either can get extra life or extra jump or strength, but that's it. You can't get that much with all the money you collected. It's like, lower the prices, dude. Things aren't really that expensive. The economy is bad in real life. It doesn't have to be bad in the game too, So, oh man. But anyways, let's get back to the Roblox. Rainbow Friends is like one of my favorites. Favorite games that I've played. I haven't played this game for a while, but when it came out, everyone was playing it. Everyone was playing this game, and it was fun. It was fun, even on the phones. I mean, I love how you had the option to play this game on the phone too, because if you're in the go, let's say you're in a doctor's appointment and you're in a waiting room or whatever, you could whip out your phone and play. And play with your kids, with your friends, and it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad they made it available on PC and phone, but I kind of wish this was available everywhere, like on the Switch, as well as on the Xbox. I don't know why Xbox doesn't allow Roblox when Microsoft belongs to Xbox, or Xbox belongs to Microsoft, and they do allow it on PC. So mean, why? PlayStation already has Roblox in it. You could play Roblox on PlayStation. Why can't you play on Xbox? That's ridiculous. So I wish Roblox was available in more consoles, like the Switch as well, because it would be fun. You know, we have freaking Switch that we can't even play any games on it. You know, only just Switch games. But other than that, you can watch videos, but you can't play any. And they should do something about the streaming on consoles. Man, it should be easier to stream on consoles. Just like PCs, you know. They should add that feature to consoles where you can stream live your games. It shouldn't be a big deal, you know. We shouldn't have to be buying capture cards and things like that to record your gameplay and then upload it. No, man, let us go live on it and play. That makes it more fun. I mean, Steam is doing well. Like, oh my goodness, they have a lot of freaking games, and you can actually stream from Steam. But the console, the Steam console, wow, expensive. I know you can do a lot more than you can on the Xbox and the PlayStation, but man, bring it down a notch. Not everybody has $800 to spend on a Steam Deck. And now they're coming out with the Steam VR, which is good, you know. And you can play all the games that you play on PC right on the VR, supposedly. I don't know, I haven't played them yet, but that's what I heard. So that would be a great thing. But I can imagine if the Steam Deck is that expensive, I can imagine the VR. Like, people are not made of money anymore, and the economy is not that good. You should lower the prices on those things so everybody could be able, you know, to purchase them. But yeah, I mean, think about it. If you come up with a new console, right, and you want to take over the console nation, right? You would sell the console cheaper than others so that everybody can go towards you and purchase it. That makes a lot more sense than selling a console more expensive than everybody else, and you just started, you know. It doesn't make sense. But anyways, whatever. It is what it is. I would, if you're just starting, like Steam Deck, Steam just started with the Steam Deck, and now they're moving to the VR, but there were other companies already doing it. So I would think that they would have, you know, sold it cheaper so that everyone can get their hands on it and you know, check out what it's like, and if they like it or not. And then if they like it, they're gonna recommend it to their friends and families and so on, and you're gonna make money. You're going, after it picks up, then you can jack up the prices whatever you want. But you know what, just like DJI, the Osmo Pocket 3, it was cheap in the beginning, and then once it blew up, everybody started buying them. You know, they had to raise the prices because they were running out of stock constantly, and that's crazy. That was crazy. I never thought a company will be running out of stock on their items. That is hilarious. But DJI did. They sold so many that everything was in back order, or people couldn't get their hands on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm lucky. I got it like a year after it came out. First I bought the Osmo Pocket 2, right? Because it was at $200. Right now you go and try to buy an Osmo Pocket 2. Oh my goodness. And it's almost as much as the Osmo Pocket 3. Like, and it's not even that bad. Like, okay, that was an alternative back then, because it was, when I first bought it, it only cost me about $200, but that it had issues. That's why they came out with the Osmo Pocket 3, because the Osmo Pocket 2, the tracking feature kept losing track of people's faces. As soon as they walk away from the camera, it just stopped tracking. And that's why, instead of fixing the problem there, they come out with the Osmo Pocket 3. And that's the only bad thing about the Osmo Pocket 2, that it stops tracking you. But you know what? Now, I find myself not using the tracking on the Osmo Pocket 3. I find myself not using it, and it's way better. Like, I use the joystick because I like how you can control how fast it tracks. With the tracker on, it just moves too fast. It makes the video look so unreal. So I use the joystick to follow whatever, and it works on the Osmo Pocket 2. It works. It has 4K. It's smaller than the Osmo Pocket 3, and it's amazing. It's still good for the price, even though it has that feature where sometimes it loses track of you, but that's not a big deal breaker. It's not a big deal, not to me. I still own it. I still love it, and you can do the same things. Actually, you can connect your phone directly, physically, without the app, to the Osmo Pocket 2, and use the phone as a screen. I know the Osmo Pocket 2 has a tiny screen, but I mean, on the Osmo Pocket 3, you still want to use the phone, right? To control the thing. So you might as well just connect the phone directly to the Osmo Pocket 2 via adapter that it comes with, and there you go. You have a big screen. You can control and see your recordings. So it's not a deal breaker. Yeah, the Osmo Pocket 3 has a bigger screen, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because you have a big screen on your phone, and you can use the phone with the app or without the app on the Osmo Pocket 2. See, the problem with the Osmo Pocket 3 is that you can only connect the phone with the app. On the 2, it gives you options to just connect it directly to it and control it from there. So what do you think? I don't know. That's a great feature. You have both worlds. And both of them, you can it takes memory cards, so it doesn't really matter how much memory it comes with. You can add a memory card, SD card, to both. So, and they both have accessories that you can add on and everything, including the extended battery and the Bluetooth thing. I think it shouldn't be a deal breaker, the Osmo Pocket 2. But yeah, I bought both and I'm happy with both, and I can use both. I mean, yeah, the Osmo Pocket 3 is good on low light, a lot better. But how many times do you record in the dark? Like, even with regular cameras, you use lighting, right? You use lighting. So it shouldn't be a deal breaker that the Osmo Pocket 2 is not that good in low light, because you're always gonna use a light anyways, some kind of light source for your video. So you're not gonna record in the dark, in the pitch black dark, you know, never. So think about it. And ladies and gentlemen, we just beat this game. That's it. Boom. This is part 1. And I beat it without dying. That's awesome. It's been a while since I played this game, and but I love playing this game. All right, so I'm gonna record part 2 separately. So I'll see you there. Bye.